Hello everyone, it's That Teacher here, and today's lesson is going to be on fractions of a quantity. Let's start learning. Welcome back to our channel everyone, thank you for tuning into today's lesson. Now today's lesson on fractions of a quantity may seem like quite a difficult concept for some students to understand. However, like I've said in my previous lessons, it is far easier than you think. Our first example here is going to be, what is 1/3 of 12? Now 12 here is going to be our whole number, so the first step in order to solve this question is going to be to divide our whole number by our denominator. So in this case, what is 12 divided by 3? Now that answer is going to be 4. So on your worksheet at school or in your workbook, whatever you work on, you will put a little 4, the answer to that first part of the question, above the whole number. Now the reason we do that is we are going to use that now. So the next step we need to do to solve this type of question is multiply or times our numerator by the answer to our previous question. So we are timesing 1 or multiplying 1 by 4. Now, so remember the first step is we're dividing our whole number by the denominator. Then we are timesing our numerator by that answer. So in this case, 1 times 4. That answer is going to be 4, and that is how you solve this type of question. It is far easier than you think, and this method really breaks it down into manageable chunks so that you can absolutely nail this type of question. I'm going to show you 2 more examples so that we can consolidate your learning and understanding. Our next question here is going to be 3/4 of 28. So what is 3/4 of 28? Remember, our first step here is to identify our whole number and divide it by our denominator, the bottom number in our fraction. So 28 divided by 4. Now when the numbers are a little bit larger, when your whole number is a bit larger, you can put your division question into an algorithm form, just like I have on the screen. What this will do is, if you're not quite up there yet in being able to do it mentally, following the algorithm form, the algorithm style of working out can assist some students when they work out questions like this. So, long story short, if you need to write the algorithm version of the division question, go for it. If that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. So, 28 divided by 4, that answer is going to be 7. Now remember, you put the little 7 above, and what we're going to do is we are going to multiply our numerator, which in this case is 3, by that answer from our previous first step, which is 7. So 3 times 7 is going to be 21, and 21 is going to be your final answer. So it's as easy as that. Dividing our whole number by the denominator, whatever answer you get, you multiply by the numerator. It's as simple as that. Our final question here is, it's a little bit larger, so it's easy if you just follow the exact same steps. 84 divided by 7. Now that answer is going to be 12. As you can see, that's a bit of a larger number, so I would work it out in an algorithm type division style question, just like I have in the bottom right hand corner. So once you've done that, you will realize that the answer is actually 12 here. So once we have worked out the answer to our first step, we multiply that number, which in this case is 12, by our numerator. So 4 times 12 is going to be 48, and 48 is going to be your answer. So it's extremely simple once you break it down into this more manageable format. So like I said, get your whole number, divide it by your denominator. Whatever your answer is, you will multiply your numerator by your answer, and that will give you the final answer. So with that said, we've gone through a few examples now. I've put some questions for you to work at home. Now, get a piece of paper, get a pen, work out the questions, follow those simple steps. Make sure if you need to draw the little arrows to assist you, go for it. That's what working out paper is for. So if that's what you need in order to be successful, go for it. If you can just work things out mentally, even better. Maths is all about finding whatever is comfortable for you to achieve the final answer, which is going to be correct. So here are your questions. Now, if you've made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it. If you could like, subscribe, and share to your friends, that would be fantastic and help me keep bringing you this style of content from an actual teacher teaching you a lesson at home. So, here are the answers to your questions. Now, I know that if you followed those simple steps by dividing your whole number by the denominator and multiplying that number by the numerator, it is as simple as that, and you would have achieved 4 out of 4 correct answers. Thank you for watching today's lesson. I really appreciate it. It's That Teacher. We'll see you in the next lesson.